Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival. I keep trying to say Flower Festival because what they keep calling it. We found some Tanuki. They're traumatized by a nightmare. And now we're gonna go visit, to figure out what happened, because the Tanuki mentioned his name. I cannot say his name, for I will butcher it for the love of God.
Ioroi, we're
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun, I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of
Ioroi. Ioroi. I never seen Ioroi so afraid.
that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a
Ioroi.
knockerweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Some of your Tanuki so traumatized.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
It's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
He's like, I'm alive.
I am not dead.
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
He's like, I'm still alive, fools. Come on.
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive?
Ioroi.
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke. You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us. We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bake Tanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bake Tanuki Kichiro made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, ching, chung, yeah,
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
No, we ran off.
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Tanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bake Tanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Nah, man, I feel them. I agree.
I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
Yeah, you did. So far out to the
But-
path.
The horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Yeah, they never planned to kick you guys out.
Really? Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal. Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Yeah!
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
Yeah, he was sealed away for a reason.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway,
Alright, so
the
he
point is,
lost.
neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
I mean, my guy's a
Now
statue
no,
already, so
no
he's
human is
already
trying
serving
to harm you.
punishment.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
I mean, they're
That
yokai,
nature
so...
is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I've heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within.
Because I want to write an
Thus
A's
she
friends.
earned the name Chio the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength. It turns into something worse. Something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes
I'm
from
surprised they're
Chio's
bringing up
nightmare.
this if you didn't know about
Nightmares
the
feed on fear and
Muso no
anxiety.
Hitachi and about
If what
Mount
the
Yogo.
traveler
Like, this
saw
has
is
been
true,
mentioned
it's
before,
possible
and what has
Kinkaku
happened to
and the
Raiden
others'
A's
fear
friends.
over the
They were
past
either
500
killed
years
or,
allowed the fragment to
well,
gain
mostly killed or
physical
died, you
form
know.
and become something akin to a jibakure,
Debakure. Sorry, I was
an
yapping over that.
earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh,
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Muso Ishin against her again, would A really be okay? Mizuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Tanuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Tanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary, a 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Yeah, I have.
yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Oh, you've been there before? Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Alright, I think we can do that.
Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
No, it'd be too strong for her.
The Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
The Bake Tanuki!
Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Baku Tanuki!
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Tanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bake Tanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend. one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
she just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together,
We're all
I'm
in
confident
this
we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
together.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So we're gonna lead it out with the Mikawa Flower Festival, aren't
if
we?
we want to lure it out,
We need a source of joy. Then the obvious target would be.
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
I was supposed to say that. Stop cutting me off.
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
looks like an all-nighter for me.
Yeah, let's go, Girl
Well,
Squad, let's
this
go.
was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Can we talk to the Baka Tanuki? Oh no.
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's about time you were released.
Released? I can do that myself anytime I want. This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Don't interfere.
Ioroi is the best!
Besides, the seal's power is almost gone. What I really want is for you to help me give that sneaky kitsune a piece of my mind.
Ioroi, she's already...
Not so fast. I won't be fooled by your tricks again. Whatever you were about to say, she can tell me herself, instead of sending some young kitsune to hoodwink me.
She's dead. You're right, she's dead.
Well, Ioroi...
Okay, no, I'm clicking the same thing.
Besides, the
Ioroi...
Not so fast.
Yeah, she's dead. I know who you're referring to. It's the comb and the thing. A quest thing, but that's why he was locked away, but she's dead by now.
Great
She's a spirit.
yokai really wasn't forced to work all night?
That's right. It was my choice.
Why does great yokai have to work?
I suppose it's just the price of becoming a great yokai.
Great yokai? Kingaku is sad for you.
Dang. Well, for like, I'm sad that you have to work. Like, thanks. I'm pretty sure, like, she likes her work anyways. But like, dang, just being like, I feel sad that you work. Like, dang. Ain't gotta rub it in. I kept saying dang so many times. You ain't gotta rub it in. Hey, A.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest, I. Look,
One more thing. Thank you.
I know it's gonna hurt you, but don't worry, we're here for you. You have all your friends. And second night complete, as though beholding illusion. Alright, let's start the third and final act. Alright, wait until the next day. 13 to 15, alright.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
And let's get this show on the road and defeat that pesky, nightmare horn. Night Norn. Okay, Ayato. I assembled all the key information into booklets. Lady Guji and the Lady Guji and the incantation for the ritual has been distributed along with them.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
This is Sara. We have adjusted our defensive efforts in response to the nightmare fragment. Now that we no longer need to worry about the doppelgangers, we can be much more efficient.
Oh, you're all here!
Heizo. And with your arrival, we can be even more confident in the strength of our defenses. Sara. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. We all must do our part to give Traveler and the Shogun the best chance against this enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, we're Ayaka. I would never ask that. Anyways, Ayato. With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game's development teams are short on manpower, so Ayaka and a few others are helping them out.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight.
Oh.
Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Enchanted Tales Mikawa final night, as though surrounded by thunder. Alright, so we could talk to A, but there's other things they're gonna want us to do first. So, let's start doing them. Sure, there's another book around here. I only got 2. Alright, Sang no Miyakokomi and Goru.
Captain. Swordfish 2, salute.
Wow, it's been a while. Goru, I'll say, the squad was a little reluctant to help at first, but telling them you were the festival representative had them moving faster than an actual swordfish.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm sure I deserve that level of loyalty. I'm not sure. Oh my god. I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty. Kokomi, I doubt you have a choice at this point, Traveler. Not even the words of a divine priestess are enough to convince the people of Watatsumi and Narukami Islands to let go of the past. It takes time, communication, and most importantly, the help of very special people. Your representation at this festival, my collaboration with Mizuki, will serve as bridges between Watatsumi Island and the outside world.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Fried tofu!
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
So, that's a no then. Get a good night's sleep once this is all over.
I will. The good news is the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect. You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I remember.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
Don't worry, I won't. Alright, next we're gonna go to Yomiya and Sayu. Oh, Kichibushi is here too. Kichiboshi.
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Nice one, Ayaka. This is Yomiya. Nice one, Ayaka. I knew you'd be a great addition to the team.
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello!
Oh, when did you get here?
Just now. Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
You talked about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
An inconvenience? We were in such a jam, you saved us.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Guji told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
I'll be fine. I've almost died before, and look at me. Made it out unscathed. Still the sand-in? It's still the sand-in. The yokai is here to have fun. I wonder if you can actually buy food from any of these street vendors. Alright, let's check with this team. Ito. Oh ho ho, Toma my bro. Heard you're in a bind. The almighty Arataki unbeatable and unmatched game dev team is here to help.
The Arataki gang rules!
Shinobu. I'm not sure how helpful most of them will turn out to be, but I at least am a licensed game designer. What? Toma, I'm so sorry everyone. I was so focused on this game, I didn't notice Kinkaku and the others at all.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
Yeah, we didn't notice anything either. Traveler. Paimon. That's Toma. Ito. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm sure all the Hitotsume Kozu and those little fellas want is for you to honor their last wishes and finish what you set out to do. Shinobu. That was beautiful, boss, but last wishes are used for people who are, you know, dead. Ito. Dead? As in the big sleep, the final curtain, the last hurrah? Genta, you copied down the wrong thing.
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
Toma, we'll see. But as you said, I'll try my best to, finish what we started.
By the way, where are the real Hitotsume Kozo and his friends? And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
Toma, after the three passed out, the Bake Tanuki hid them in their home to keep them safe. Even under the influence of a nightmare fragment, Bake Tanuki are kind at heart. As for Tetsunosuke and the others, they're in charge of setting up the ritual as punishment for causing all that panic. Something about showing them what it's really like to work through the night. Well, that sounds like Miko's doing. And once she's here with the crisis, I think I'll get the whole gang together. Hitotsume Kozu, Yoko, Kappa, plus Kinkaku, Genkaku, and Tatsunoke too. We can all play a Kitsuho part some to our heart's content. Tomo, you are just so adorable. Can I buy anything from you? Oh, so they'll say the thoughts and prayers. Alright, what about you? What killjoys? Do you say anything? You're right, I'm child, not you. Alright then, let's go. Alright, let's go to I, who's up there. I see something we could use. Oh god. Sometimes the way these guys work isn't the best sometimes. Oh, kinda buggy. Hey, I.
Huh, it's you.
That's not what I meant to
Before
do.
battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now. As you wish. Take in the sights for me.
Excuse me, what is this? Oh, I already did this. Okay, let's go, A. I did it already.
It's you. Before
Imperative,
battle,
it is imperative to
calm
finish
the mind.
business. Blah 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 blah
If you have
blah.
unfinished business,
If
see
you
to
have
that now.
unfinished, see that. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm set.
Then
I'm set to fight.
Come meditate with me.
I'm set to fight. You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those. I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead, using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, traveler.
Alright, I'm ready. This is a last-minute plan. We don't exactly know what we're about to face, and it could all fall through at a moment's notice. But one thing is for sure. This time, you will not face her alone.
Did we do it?
Oh god. Goru, phew! Just in time. And it's done. That's Toma speaking. Ito, woohoo! Right on! Big dubs for the team! Oh no, happiness. Ito, what in the? Zara, don't panic. Just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
We're already done.
All right, follow me.
Aww.
To think,
Okay.
there would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side.
Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to click, to be honest.
Be on your guard, traveler.
Stay on my guard. I suck at being on my guard. I just got smacked.
God of thunder,
Oh, Verity. I can't do this. Was that one? I'm taking more damage than I'm supposed to, but that's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, I totally got that. Did she leave me alone? I don't know what I'm exactly supposed to do. Not enough Verity. Opponent attacks ferocious. Do your best to avoid them.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
Yeah, I can do this. Barely.
With your might, let illusions fall.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, don't mess with me. Yeah, I not exactly know how this parry stuff works, but I just gotta survive, don't I?
We have the advantage. Time to strike.
Strike what? I'm doing all I can. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of... Whoa! Kind of depending on you. Wait for I to attack. Okay. Yeah, I messed that up.
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing. We have the advantage. Time to strike.
Yeah, I'm just hitting it. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I'm killing it. Ooh,
God
you
of
dead.
thunder, heed our call.
What's she doing?
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
With your might, let illusions fall.
Night falls, the games are complete, and the Mikawa
For many of
Flower
us,
Festival
I'm
is
sure
done.
the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue.
So I was right. It was one of her friends. It's the one that had the horns in the you get to see them in the Inazuma Archon quest in one of the cutscenes, so it was her. So it was right that it was her.
But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
The award for best game goes to... Oh... I'm sorry, I still like the Fox one.
Woohoo!
Kokomi, Miss Mizuki, that means our collaboration can...
So full.
Can't wait until you're fully rested.
The winning team
Can
will
wait.
take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Bake Tanuki are something else.
That's one way to cover it. Actually, that's really good that they do that, though, to be honest. So to dispel any of the rumors. Aizo. Ah, smart idea. Now people have no reason to fear the yokai. Sara. I don't think the Shogun and Lady Guji want the yokai to fear humans either.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogun its development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Final night complete, and still surrounded by thunder. That was it, and I assume there's an after thing that we can do. As though kissed by dew. Let me talk to A real quick.
Though there were misunderstandings, wariness, and even hostilities along the way, we still ended up with a celebration in the end. Seeing the Bake Tanuki together with all these humans and yokai, it's a moving sight indeed.
Speaking of the Bake Tanuki, where are Kinkaku and the others?
Miko took them to Mizuki so she can check them over. We needed to make sure the disappearance of the nightmare fragment did not have an adverse impact on them. After all, you claimed striking down the nightmare could endanger the Bake Tanuki. Unless that was a lie?
Of course it wasn't. Alright guys, well we're gonna end it here for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. And in the next one we will finish the story and then start some of the games. So, yeah, see you in the next one. God, I'm messing up doing these endings now. Well, bye-bye!